You're watching RNN, the Realm News Network, bringing you today's top stories from all 8 mortal realms, with lead anchor Gantros Boldstar, meteorologist Crumb Skullblood, and Dan with sports.
Top story. Necroquake science deniers continue their peaceful protest in the realm of Shite. They're all dead? They're all dead. Now, let's check in with our weather correspondent, Crumb Skullblood.
And as you can see here on the Flamescar Peninsula, there is a 90% chance of precipitation. It will be raining blood, boiling blood, blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. Now back to you, Gantros.
Bring an umbrella. In other news, local fire slayer Snorri Grimner's seemingly endless quest to find a glorious death in battle ended this week when his sons left his elderly sleeping body in a forest to be taken by wanderers. He was slain after 4 hours of effort. Well, let's check in with Dan from sports.
Kill the weak!
Hey everybody, we're all playing Gathering of Might today. We have an insane amount of models here on this table, and as we're playing this game, you're going to be seeing how the rules in Gathering of Might are different than regular Age of Sigmar. We're definitely not going to go over all of the units in these armies. We are going to let you know, though, that we are using every endless spell from Malign Sorcery, and we also want to introduce, so over on the Chaos side, the Glotkin is going to be the Warlord General. He is going to be hopefully squaring off against... Oh yeah, Dylan, just like fly him across the board. He's wonderful. The Celestant Prime is going to be the Warlord General of the Order side. So I'm just trying to get a good look at everything on the table. You're going to be seeing quite a bit of these models unless they disappear real fast. We're going to go ahead and roll off for the start of the game here. The scenario we're playing today is called Grand Slaughter. And all we're doing is killing each other, but we're earning victory points for it. So specifically, if you destroy an enemy unit in your turn, you get 1 victory point. And then you're getting bonus victory points if that enemy unit has a combined wounds characteristic of 20 or more. That's another +1, or +2 if it has 30 or more. Another +1 point if that enemy unit is a monster. Another +1 if that enemy unit is a hero, and +3 victory points if you kill the Warlord General. At the end of the 5th battle round, we're going to total up the victory points, and whoever has the most is going to win. Owners of the Warlord Generals here, Doug and Dylan, are going to roll off to see who takes the first battle round.
2. 5.
Alright, good choice, sir.
What do you think, Brent?
Hey, Britt, yeah, let's do it.
You have a Doomseeker.
The Doomseeker is going to choose Sail the Faithless as his unit that he is sworn to destroy. So if he gets to fight him in the combat phase, he'll get to fight him a second.
Hello, my Sylvaneth-themed Hurricanum is going to cast a Malevolent Maelstrom. I'm going to get it right there.
So this guy will cast the prayer to add 1 to hit run rolls and charge rolls and hit rolls on a 3-up. Nope, doesn't get it.
Sigmar is not listening.
And then the other one, the other warrior priest right here, is going to cast Shield of Faith. He'll do that on, we'll just do it on the war altar there, on a 3-up. Yep, Shield of Faith. And then this one, we'll go ahead and do reroll failed wounds in the combat phase for this unit of flagellants right here. Nope.
Unit of what?
What are they called?
Flagellants.
Auric Runefather on Magmadroth. He's going to use his command ability, Steadfast Advance. I'm going to use that on this unit of 30 Volkite Berserkers. So if I do so, pick one friendly model. Until the next hero phase, I can re-roll battle shock tests for this unit and save rolls of 1 for friendly Fire Slayer units that are wholly within 18 inches of this model, or wholly within 24 inches of that model if the model is your general. So he's not. So just within 18
Alright,
inches.
this wizard here will cast the Chronomatic Cogs on a 7. Nope. Alright, so this wizard here will cast the Gnashing Jaws. And it goes off on
Keeper of
11.
Secrets will try to unbind that. Need a 12. Negative.
He's going to chomp Liberators for D3 mortal wounds.
Yeah, so one Liberator dead and one has a
The steam
wound.
tank will use the More Pressure ability.
More pressure, lads!
So this Hellstorm is going to attack the Demon Prince over there. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. 2 hit. Wounding on 3s as well. -2 rend.
Okay. These 6s? Nope.
2d6 damage.
Oh.
9.
9.
Oh, he's out.
Oh my
of
gosh!
there.
The bottle rocket did it!
No, look at Demas. Demas. 3 terms of my fire.
No! Alright, so I'm going to use the 4 attacks from the Celestar Ballista here. Normally hitting on a 5 up, but down because of the doubling the range, but back up 1 because of the lower range.
So real quick, so there's a special rule in Gathering of Might called Volley Fire, where you can double the range of any missile weapon, but subtract -1 to hit, and you can't use that against heroes unless they're a monster. So even though the Wrathmongers are more than 18 inches away for the multiple shots on the Cellstar, we can double that range, just take another -1 to hit off.
Alright, needing 5s. 1. And then needing 3s. Got it.
Cool, and then how much damage are you going to do?
So it's -2 rend.
Yep,
but
so it's going through.
The damage is only 1. Steam Cannon on Wrathmongers. Hits on a 4, but +1 from the Ordinator, so on a 3.
Oh! Both of the concussors are going to shoot their Storm Blasts at the Wrathmongers. So on a 4+, they will do D3 mortal wounds. Which, of course, I get none. Now the Lord Celston on Drakon, he's going to fire his Storm Breath. It's a little different. I'm going to pick a spot, and all units within 2 inches of that spot on a 4-up will take D3 mortal wounds.
Dun, dun, dun.
So let's go for this Lord of Slaanesh. Oh, he's fine. And the Mask of Slaanesh is going to take a mortal wound. And the Wrathmongers are going to take a mortal wound.
Nice.
The Night Venator, his once per game ability, the Star-Fated Arrow, he's going to shoot at this Keeper of Secrets. So it's going to do D6 + 3 damage to him since he's a hero or a monster if this goes through, but he only gets a single shot. So he's going to hit on a 2 with his Realm Hunter's Bow. He hits, he's going to wound on a 3. And it's -1 rend. Jack. You saved it! So we're going to move into some smaller, less exciting shooting attacks. We'll tell you, once we've gone through those, what the results were. The Judicators fired at the Knights, and the Knights took 5 damage.
Sheer shot at Marauders and killed 9 guys.
So this is the number of Kurnoth Hunters that missed. This is the number of Kurnoth Hunters that hit. And, oh, this guy, one of the primes, or Kurnoth Huntmasters also missed.
And they are getting +1 to hit from the Celestial Hurricanum. So the shoe is this bad.
I'm hitting on 2s and 3s, and this is what I ended up with. So, congratulations, me. I killed this many bloodletters with the Kurnoth Hunters that should have been ripping heads off from a mile away.
They killed only 8.
So, the Hurricanum here is going to be using the Storm of Shemtek, which is going to hit these Marauders. So, we get 3 shots, right, Brent?
Well, it only is an 18-inch. Oh, so we're going to double this range.
Double the range.
Yeah,
-1.
double this range. So, yeah,
But
what do we
+1.
get? Okay, so that's going to be D6 mortal wounds for the 6. The 5 is going to be D3 mortal wounds, and the 1 is going to be a single mortal wound.
Okay, so
D6.
okay.
The D3. Oop. D3. And the... Well, that's just
That's
one
1.
mortal
So
wound,
it's
yeah.
7
3
mortal wounds.
attacks.
From the Light of Banishment,
One
from the
attack.
War Altar.
That hits on a 3. Gets it.
wounds. So that's just going to do 6 damage. The concussors are going to try and charge. 7. Let's see if that gets them in anywhere. Just beating up this this poor. Yeah, we're gonna do that. That's pretty fun. We'll bring in all these Blood Reavers. It's cool. Maybe this Lord of Slaanesh too, but maybe we'll try and counter that. The Lord Celestin is going to back up the concussors, and he's going to re-roll this since I've still got a command point. He's going to go 8, and he's bravely just going to go engage like as many heroes and Wrathmongers as possible, because that's what Gathering of Might is all about. Woo! So pile-in is a little bit different in... Actually, it's a lot different in Gathering of Might. I get to pile in with all of the units on our side that are currently eligible to do so, which I'm going to choose to not pile in, and then the Chaos team is going to get to pile in with all of their units. Then all units are going to fight simultaneously, so they don't count as having lost any casualties, and they're going to attack with every single model in the unit, whether or not they were in attack range or not. So a lot of this stuff is going to be coming at me.
Piling in there.
And now every Wrathmonger is going to get to attack the Celestin on Dracoth.
Since it doesn't matter, because everybody gets to attack no matter what. So we're going to go with the Wrathmongers first into Lord Celestin on Dracoth. They hit on 4s, wound on 5. No, hit on 4s, wound on 3. -1 remaining. 7, 8.
Lord Celestin's going to take his now 4-up save, re-rolling 1s. He's going to go ahead and take 3 damage. So the Lord Celestin and the Dracoth are going to throw all their attacks on the masks. So what are you going to do to me?
She's going to bust a move, and this is what you miss her on.
Oh no!
Always one!
Always one!
Always one! Smoke!
Recap.
I only did 3 damage to the mask. She's hanging on with 1 wound.
It was very fun.
Let's just say we're glad we didn't film it.
Alright, the Mask of Slaanesh attacked back, and she managed to do 2 wounds. One with the mask staff thing. Staff of Masks.
Scratch your face with the mask. I think the Chaos Lord of Slaanesh killed that Lord Celestin on Dracoth, and that stupid pony you rode in on.
The Concussors attack. They dealt 4 damage to the Chaos Lord of Slaanesh, and 2 to the Dark Oath War Queen.
Still standing. Not alone, but we're standing.
All of these Marauders got to attack the Concussors, and the Dark Oath War Queen got to attack the Concussors, and they did absolutely nothing.
Rolling Bravery for the Bloodletters. Battle Shock, let's see it.
Lost 14, Bravery 10, so I'm already at a 4. But if I roll a 1, I'm getting D6 back.
Let's see that 1.
5. So
5.
we need 9.
Is going to be D6 plus 7. So 7 guys already running away, so just 8.
Okay, at the end of the turn here, Order scored 3 points, 1 just for destroying an enemy unit, another victory point because it was a monster, and another victory point because it was a hero that was for taking out that Demon Prince. But then Chaos struck back and killed my Lord Celestin on Dracoth. Since he is just a unit and a hero, that's going to be worth 2 points. So right now, Order has 3 and Chaos has 2. So we're going to move into Chaos turn 1.
Chaos hero phase. This sorceress here is going to try the Chronomatic Krogs on 7. Not looking like a promising start. Sail the Faithless is going to try the Emerald Life Swarm, which I believe is also 7. Ooh, let's double check that.
You want to unbind.
Yeah, roll for that guy.
You unbinding roll for the Life Swarm?
7.
Not enough. Fly.
Only within 15.
Yep.
Oh,
It's fine.
We'll go right here then.
Yep.
Because in case the Warriors need it later. And does it automatically heal D3?
D3 up to D3 models, right?
Yep.
So 2 models return to the Marauder unit. Winds of Chaos on the Dryads.
Nope, don't get it. My Bloodstoker is going to whip them to Fury. So they plus 3 to their movement, and they re-roll wound rolls of 1, I believe. So Warp Lightning from this
From the...
Warlock.
Yep. Warlock Engineer?
Supercharging, hopefully. Boom, got it.
Oh, he super gets it.
Let me see if this guy's within 30.
It's an 11. Yep, you're within range.
You can try and stop it.
Oh,
Nope.
10.
Oh, very close though. D6 damage. Feel it.
2.
Alright, and since there's 30 Volkite Berserkers in this unit, they are stopping these mortal wounds on 4 up. Nope.
They do not.
Alright, this Chaos Social Lord with a Mark of Slaanesh is going to try the Aether Void Pendulum. Got it. On a 6.
How many wizards can unbind?
Yeah, it looks like it.
All right. Dylan, go for it. Try and stop that.
Nope. Wholly within 6. Alright, so it goes 8 inches. Whoop.
Poke you in the beard.
Taking D6 mortal wounds.
D6 mortal wounds. 2 again. Come
Trying to stop
on.
him on force. Oh.
Tell me what you're gonna do with this sorcerer lord here.
This guy here in the Manicore is going to do the Geminids of Olgish. So he is 7. Got it. On a 9.
I'm gonna try and unbind with this guy.
So warrior priest hiding back here.
3.
Oh,
I
no,
don't think
3
you
and a
can
funky
make it.
dice.
Yeah, it doesn't
Can't
matter.
beat it anyway.
So,
Set him up wholly within 18. I like these.
Tell me what these Geminids did.
They came in and they bashed me in the face, which did nothing to the Volkite Berserkers because they're awesome save. But it took 2 wounds on my Magmadroth boss.
Is anybody debuffed?
Yeah, they are. They're -1 to hit, and he's -1 attack.
Uh-oh. What's going on here for magic?
This Keeper of Secrets is going to cast Soul Snare Shackles on a 5. Got it.
We got no one to unbind over here.
Like this video and comment if you think there should be a new Keeper of Secrets model released by Dave's Workshop. Secrets over here. The spindly guy is going to cast a Burning Head. Or is he?
Got it.
He is! Where's he going to go? Let's find out. Tape measure? It says.
Put it there.
Alright, for the command ability portion of the hero phase, over there the Glockin did what? What did the Glockin do? Doug.
Did his Super Glotkin thing, which is every Nurgle unit in 18 inches gets +1 to their attack in the combat phase, which all of my Slaves to Darkness stuff over here is Nurgle. So that'll be relevant there.
Both Keeper of Secrets are using their Excess of Violence command ability. He's going to use it on the Demonettes here, so they can pile in and attack twice.
Cool.
He's going to use it on himself. He can pile in and attack twice.
Alright.
That is it.
Did we forget all the fun corn stuff to do?
I have corn stuff to do.
A lot of priests need to kill themselves, especially
Cordell,
this guy.
Cordell needs to hurt himself. So Cordell's going to boil the blood of these fine gentlemen.
Let's see it.
Pour up. Nope. After a successful blood bind, they had to run towards me, and they moved 7 inches. So that's cool, and I'm going to try to boil their blood now. No, I hurt myself
Oh no!
for 1 damage.
He's learned from the best.
Ugh.
Cordell.
The banner, portal skulls every 18 inches. These guys are corn. These guys are not.
Yeah, so Corn's got the HD monitor watching the battle now.
All these Marauder horsemen threw their axes and wounded a Kurnoth hunter. Glockin spit his nastiness, stream of... I don't know what it's called. But
It's called Vomit.
did only... it went through and doing 2d6 damage and only did 4 to the Kurnoth hunters, so it killed this one right here.
This Warp Lightning Cannon is going to shoot the Kurnoth Hunters over there on the left. This is the die. 1.
Ooh, so that's just going to do 6 mortal wounds since that's for its power level. And once again, kind of a neat rule here. You know, it's doubling its range, getting -1 to hit, but it doesn't roll to hit. So which unit of Kurnoth Hunters was that?
This one here.
This one here.
You
So
can see those ones.
yeah. So that is going to kill him and put a wound on this one.
Enjoyed that so much, he's going to copy his brother.
Another one!
Oh.
Ouch!
Alright, so this last one is going to fire through the building over to that steam tank over yonder. Oja?
So,
Okay, so I have to roll higher than that, right?
or equal to, yeah. So on 5 up, it's doing mortal wounds to the steam tank.
Sweet.
What?
It won.
Just one.
Ouch.
What was that?
All right, the Scryer Acolytes are throwing their Poison Wind Globes into the Fire Slayers here. And they hit on 4s normally, but since there's more than 10 models, I hit on 3s. That's pretty good.
Ooh.
Wounded on 4s at a -2 rend. There we go.
So that's those are all just going to go through.
All right, 3 wounds each. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Cool. Let me take 10 4-up kind of additional saves.
The
for you
Acolytes
guys.
just killed 6 Volkite Berserkers.
Scryer Acolytes.
Squeak, squeak.
Okay, so to recap that charge phase, our Keeper of Secrets here went into these Retributors, and the Daemonettes made it in with the Concussors. So these Blood Reavers, I just stopped the camera on accident because I'm a Butterfingers, but the Blood Reavers did charge into these Volkite Berserkers.
Charging here.
Well, that's better. It's good. Whoop!
Nobody wants to charge. You want to charge them first?
Yeah. Pony's going in, +1.
Oh, they're going in.
+3.
+3. Oh, yeah.
Whip the Fury.
They are whipped.
Into
Fury.
Fury.
You want to keep him back like that.
We'll recap
Those
after
Blood
this
Warriors.
goes.
7.
7.
Half an
They're
inch.
going in.
Yep. Half an inch. Boop.
And just as a reminder for the mechanics of this battle, because one unit or one modeled unit makes it in, then
That's the
they all
whole
fight.
unit.
So this mosh pit is way more surgical than it looks. Charging.
Alright, start off with the Warriors over here. You get +1 from your banner, so that was a total of 7.
I'd say they make it.
No, they definitely make it to the Dryads. I was really hoping for a long bomb back on those horse guys back there.
These Pistoliers,
Yep.
they are cool Pistoliers.
Yeah, they are. Marauders next. I'm just gonna start yelling names because y'all are
Well, you
turning
just
into a rabble.
But you just went Swedish chef on me, dude. Mork, mork, mork.
And then, of course, the Marauder Horseman here.
Let's see it.
Burp. Alright.
Feel it, purple Dryads. Why are you purple anyways?
And it's important to note at this point that the Dryads are within 6 inches of these guys, so when they do attack back, they're going to be at a -1 to hit.
This is like if Rohan were jerks.
Now, Gutrot Spume flew his battleship in. Now these Blight Kings have entered the fray on the edge of the table. We gotta roll charges here, see if they make it anywhere.
Yep. So we're going to try just roll as high as we can here, and we do have a command point, so we can re-roll this.
Oh! There it is!
Move them towards the artillery over there.
Can I get a happy dance from you guys, please?
And Gutrot Spoon himself is also going to try and charge 6, and he's going to spend a command point. Might as well re-roll that. And no, not enough to get anywhere.
More charge up here.
I do. So yes, my Chaos Sorcerer on Manicore. The guy in white ran, but the guy in blue did not. So here we go. That may be very anticlimactic.
Uh-oh, 6 inches. I think you can get down there.
7 inches.
Oh yeah.
Shaboom!
And there's actually room for him. See if Loop. Look at that.
Okay.
That might be the worst idea ever, but it's so cool.
There's a war altar right here. Well, let's see
This
what
table
happens.
is so massive. We're going to do each section of the battlefield in chapters.
This will be chapter 3. Over here is going to be chapter 2. And over here on this end of the table, chapter 1. So we're going to go to chapter 1. Just for
Battle in the
posterity's
streets.
sake, I just want to point out that Jack rolled all of those dice out of this child's cup. It's like some kind of demented game of Yahtzee here. After an avalanche of dice have been rolled against these concussors, they were finally brought down by a mere 11 wounds. Cap that. Now, in a fierce act of retribution, the concussors managed to kill the Dark Oath War Queen. And a Blood Reaver, this guy who used to be standing right there.
It's gonna score Order 2 points and Chaos 1 point. For working these
And
guys
we get
out.
the pile and attack twice? I'm gonna pile in.
To what?
The nearest enemy.
Model.
Yeah.
This, Brent.
Keeper Secrets came in, clawed this guy's face off, and then they smashed him back.
Into nothing.
For 3 more points.
There's a fine crimson mist where those 3 points now stand.
Let's recap this.
Alright, so the Blight Kings did a long bomb charge sideways to tie up the artillery. They managed to wipe out the crew over here on the battery. And this guy, the Ordinator, has 1 wound left. And we did some damage to the ballista. The most important thing is that now they have to shoot the Blight Kings, no more devastating everywhere else.
Right, but in return, those crewmen killed a Blight King.
What?
Those crewmen have been trained in the martial arts.
Alright guys, let's do a recap of chapter 2.
The Volkite Berserkers took a horrible beating. Most of them are dead. They attacked the Mighty Lord of Khorne. They put 4 wounds onto him.
Yes.
Yeah, and then also the Magma Droth was torn apart by Chaos Knights, in which he attacked back, got 3 wounds in with the claws, but Doug rolled 3 6s to save.
So, Battle Shock for the Kurnoth.
Well, taking a look real quick for what happened in the combat phase, the Manicore came in. He did quite a bit of damage to the Kurnoth Hunters, but then the combined effort of the Flagellants, Kurnoth Hunters, and the Protectors just barely killed him. Flagellants.
Flagellants.
And now with all of these Marauders, Marauder Horsemen, Chaos Warriors, all the Dryads were wiped out, and in return, they only did a few wounds to the Marauder. Yeah, 5 Marauders were killed. Way to go, Shu. And then we're going to go into the Battle Shock phase.
5 here. 4. What's the bravery?
6, and they get +1 for the banner, and they are still more than 10. Even
So
with
the brown Kurnoth Hunters lost 2. Bravery 7. Oh, that could have been awesome. But instead, it was fine.
They're okay.
And the red guys lost 1.
So they can't fail.
They don't care. The end of the battle round, the Maelstrom does something special because a unit died nearby. What happens, guys?
So this point plus whatever this dice roll on a 7.
Nope.
Nothing
It's fine.
happens.
It's just charging up. Okay, try again.
You can still have the 5 if you want.
Alright. Robot dice roll off. Jack's going first. Roll the 5.
Now I'm rolling. This is Brent.
5.
And-
you break ties?
Ooh, we break ties.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to take the next battle round.
We get to move.
Okay, so
Yeah.
beginning of battle round 2, Chaos is going first. No, second. So they're moving around the predatory spells. They just moved the Aether Void Pendulum into that unit of jerks. How much damage did it take?
5.
5 wounds! Feel it!
Okay.
The gnashing jaws are moving 12 to hit her.
Over here. It's going to fly right here, so it'll only be within an inch of one of these units. So it's going to do D3 mortal wounds to the mask. She only has 1 wound left.
She's gone.
She is devoured. And let's see if I can kill a Wrathmonger too. Ooh, I got 2 mortal wounds, so that's going to kill a Wrathmonger.
Kill Rathmon.
The Gemmin heads up. One is going to go over to that unit of what?
Orc Arthur?
Orc Hearthguards.
Yes. Yeah. Orc card and the other one's going into.
Gemmin of Light is going into the Flagellants. Flagellants.
Flagellant.
And they don't get -1.
Each of those units is taking 3 wounds from the Geminid. The Shield of Sigmar has saved 2 of the Flagellants. Because there's so many predatory spells on the board, the Order Allegiance is going to move this Maleficent Maelstrom.
It's going to come right over here and hopefully blow up in their face.
Burning Head is going to go where, Jack?
So it's going to go 1, 2, 3. And so there's 6 left. And
Oh.
because it can fly. Just gonna
Yep.
bap. And so,
Boom.
it's 3 units, D3 each.
You're going to punch both of their Birdmen in the mouth
All 3 of them.
with your mouth.
Alright, Liberators.
D3.
1.
I might take the Liberator.
1. Everybody takes 1 wound.
1 wound on the Knight Venator here.
Azeros.
Azeros up there?
And
And one of the libs, yeah.
The Liberators down there. Don't call them
already have
libs.
a wound?
We don't get political. What did you do with the Life Swarm?
I moved it over here so it can't bring any life.
Hi, I'm gonna try to cast the Purple Sun. Watch this drive. No.
Alright. I have 2 Keepers of Secrets. And I have 2 chances to use Dark Temptation on any of your heroes. First, I'm going to tempt this Night Questor.
What does Dark Temptation do?
You get 6 extra attacks. That you can kill so many models with that. But if you roll a 1
To hit.
to hit, you're dead. Nothing goes through. You do not pass go.
Now,
Collect $200. Now, Night Questor, would you like to accept that temptation?
well, hold on. Well, and then you. Okay, you're right. We have to do this one at a time. This is Gathering of Might. I absolutely accept your Dark Temptation.
Okay, I have 1 more Keeper.
But by the way, okay, so the Doomseeker, he absolutely says no.
Doomseeker, like,
The Doomseeker
let me get it out.
needs.
This is deal or no deal, bro. No? But you can kill Cell with 6 damage.
Not yet.
Okay.
Got to get rid of these guys.
All right, no,
first.
So you
okay.
try and use this prayer on a 3-up to give them +1 to charge, hit, and run. Nope. This guy will try and heal D3 successfully on a 3-up. Let's reroll that. Hey, D3, 2 wounds.
Heals an order model. We've got another warrior priest over here.
Yeah, he will try and do reroll failed wounds. Prayer cast on a 3-up. Doesn't get it. He will try to do the same thing on these guys. Gets it. Alright, so we'll go ahead and try to cast the Quicksilver Swords. Cast on a 5, correct?
Yeah, let's get another endless spell on the table.
Yeah. Goes off on a 6.
Try to unbind it with the dog. Nope, doesn't. Goes off.
Alright.
Quicksilver Swords didn't like how this Mighty Lord of Khorne tried to dispel it, so the attacks are going after that, doing mortal wounds on a 5-up because he's chaos.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, Prismatic Palisade, cast on a 5. We're going to try and go for right here. Nope.
No! Lord Relictor's going to turn around and be like, oh, these guys are right behind me. He's going to use his Lightning Storm on a 3+.
Got it.
It's going to give them -1 to hit in the subsequent combat phase and do D3 mortal wounds for 2.
Alright, Steam Tank just used more pressure. Don't need to roll for the dice there.
Time for the shooting phase recap. The Knight Venator, even though he doesn't have his cool arrow anymore, he was able to snipe this Slaanesh Lord of Chaos back here. Steam Tank knocked out a Wrathmonger. And over here, the beleaguered Celstar Ballista killed a Blight King. Moving over here, the Comet came down from the Celestant Prime, landed here, got a 6-inch range, took down a couple models, did some mortal wounds around here. Moving.
Adjudicators failed horribly.
Oh yeah,
That was pretty good.
we have the primes got together. They got 1 shot. That was very impressive. Over here,
I had nothing to do with it.
the Huracanum and its storm of Shentek took out the Marauders over here, and there's kind of a concentrated fire from the handgunners from the War Altar, dealing. How many wounds did the Glotkin?
He has 7 left.
He has 7 left.
7 left.
Yeah,
Took
it was
And
11.
The Striders got killed by the Kurnoth Hunters.
Oh.
Yeah, the Hellstriders were removed by the Kurnoth Hunters.
They are standing defiantly good. Good old forward roll, Jack's favorite unit. So now we're going to move into charge.
And who's charging where?
So this is the Knight Quester. He's going to charge.
Cool.
Oh, a 9 inches.
The Knight Quester, who has been, by the way, his movement isn't halved, right? But he has accepted the
Temptation.
Right. He has accepted the temptation.
the Dork Temptation.
He's been beefed by Slaanesh. What does that mean? Let's see if these guys can get anywhere. Probably not. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. They're not needed. Let's just roll for these Retributors and see. No, I don't even feel like re-rolling that. That is totally fine.
Steam Tank?
Yeah.
See if they can long bomb. Nope.
You want to re-roll? Oh no, that you can't do.
But we'll try with
5 inches.
this guy as well.
Your Witch Hunter?
Yep. Ooh, 10.
10, but he almost wants to go the other direction.
No, I think he wants to.
No, I
Bring
think
it
it would.
on.
He wants to go fight these Blight Kings here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bring
this
the
one looks
noise.
like after charges, the Witch Hunter made it into the Blight Kings. Over here, the Retributors did actually decide to move up and show they're going to sort out those Wrathmongers the hard way. Flagellants are piling in. Alright, see how far these Kurnoth Hunter goes. These Kurnoth Hunters. Oh, they're going to go 12.
Anywhere they want. Cool.
Get
How
out
about
the
this?
way.
How about this other Kurnoth Hunter? Is he going to join the party?
He does. Where are they going to go? 6. Oh, can he go there? I need a widget. Somebody get me a widget. Wait, I have a ruler. Oh, sorry, Brent. I think I just whacked you with a ruler.
Ouch.
I don't know if this is an actual inches ruler, but it might be the metric system. If it is, he's getting in right there.
Cool. Let's see if I can get my protectors in here.
They're
Hey,
going.
they can move in. Take them down. Yes.
Or do I do all?
You want to charge here?
Flatulence.
5.
They're in.
Doesn't matter.
Let's see if these revenants can bust a move into that warp lightning cannon.
Do they get +1?
So they can re-roll the 3 from martial memories, a single dice per phase.
Alright, so I'm going to try and just get a high rolling charge. 10.
Don't have to reroll anything.
You should come over here and get these warp lightning cannons.
Alright.
Your Night Quester and his Dark Temptations. He's getting another attack from the Wrathmongers, and he's going to throw every attack that he has into the Demonettes.
Alright.
If one of these hit rolls is a 1,
He's
will
gone.
die. And as far as we understand, none of those attacks do anything. They just
And you
disappear.
reroll 6s for locus of beguilement.
Oh, no! And I'm going to reroll 6 and still
We'll
Beguilement.
figure out later.
He's dead.
Dies! He tried.
That's 2 points for us.
Dark Temptation.
It's time for a super bloody combat phase recap. Some Wrathmongers have fallen, but I really want to show this off. They caused the Retributors to attack themselves, and one Retributor was so overcome with wrath that he rolled 3 blasts to ashes and did 6 mortal wounds to his own unit, so they are also dead. And of course, from earlier, the Night Quester killed himself because Slaanesh was just too good of an offer to pass up. Over here, a couple of Blight Kings have perished, and all of the War Machines here and the Lord Ordinator have survived. The Witch Hunter only took a single wound here. Moving here,
Shu had nothing to do with that.
she was not involved. This entire unit of Flagellants was torn apart by the Knights, but they fought back, and they killed several of their number as well. The Celestit Prime took down 2 Warp Lightning Cannons with his numerous number of attacks. Over here, some Protectors were killed by the Marauder Horsemen, but that unit has been wiped out. This unit of Kurnoth Hunters, so sad, so dead. But losing a couple of units here, this Malevolent Maelstrom is slowly charging up. It's got 3 points on it.
There was a group of Marauder Horsemen here. They are now gone.
There is no longer a group of there.
You will see that there is nothing there.
And now we're
In
going to move
this
to the
empty
battleship.
spot stood a bunch of Chaos Marauders, but they are now gone. And that concludes our combat.
Oh, they're gone.
Woo!
Coherency. These guys all die.
The Witch Hunter single-handedly sliced them all down.
Look how proud of him. Are the Protectors done protecting? No, they're
Alright,
good.
no phase. We rolled through. We got 3 command points because our special ability. I whipped these guys to fury. I'm going to try to blood boil the Celestin Prime. Nope. I'm going to try to blood boil Celestin Prime. Got it.
Ooh.
D6 mortal wounds. 6.
Oh!
11 down to
5.
5. Spells. The cogs.
Yeah.
Got it on a 6. Well, it's a 7. Isn't it?
7, yeah.
Nope. Don't get it. Don't get the cogs here. Warp lightning here. You cast Celestin Prime. Got it on
You get
12.
it.
And we can't stop that.
Just one.
Command point, reroll it.
Chaos Switch Ruler Mana Core up there is going to do Wind of Chaos on this here.
Which is Doug's favorite spell.
You got it. Yeah,
No,
that's it.
take it. You
10,
got it.
okay.
You
But
got it.
Dylan can try and unbind this.
Unbind. Nothing.
From Wind of Chaos, the War Altar's taken 9 mortal wounds. It's falling apart here.
Okay, so we're going to try and, we just put it here for measurement's sake, but we're going to try and cast a Gravetide on a 6 from this sorceress right here. Gets it on an 8.
Got it. And let's see if the Maelstrom can unbind you, because we want another point on that.
Oh,
It can! It eats the spell and gains another
Third
point.
dispel power here. Got it.
Have Scryer Acolytes ever had demonic power cast on them?
No.
Let's see if we've got somebody within 30 inches to
No.
try to unbind that. Dylan, go and try ahead and unbind demonic power. We don't like that. Ooh.
Sail the Faithless here is going to try and cast Traitor's Mist on a 7. Nope. Using our special gift of sorcery thing we rolled for in the beginning, he gets to cast a second power, even if it is the same as the one he just did. So we're going to do Wind of Chaos one more time here, looking for a 7.
Ooh.
Gets it.
Now I gotta try and bind with one of these guys.
No, you already unbound the first one, right?
Oh yeah, these guys
It's not-
have
it's not
multiple
an eight.
unbinds.
Yeah. So the other
I think
one.
Winds of Chaos is 8.
Oh. So
Let's check it. Here goes the Winds of Chaos. It was successfully cast.
Yeah!
It's doing 2d3 mortal wounds. He's only got 2 wounds left.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. But
And
yeah.
the War Altar goes down!
Ooh, worked out.
That's going to be plus
Okay,
2
the
points.
last spell here is Arcane Bolt from this guy, firing into the Protectors, which he will get. Right, on 6.
anybody down behind?
Oh, the malevolent thing can.
This guy can unbind as well. So let's actually try and get rid of this. Save a wound on a Protector.
All right, War Priest.
Got it. Roll 3 dice for charging on them.
Oh, from Gorelord, right?
Oh, he's dead. Never mind.
Oh,
He's dead.
that's what happens in a big game, everybody.
I have one over here.
Oh, you got a command ability over here?
Yeah, I'm going to do his Nurgle one again. So all Nurgle units in 14 inches get +1 to their attack, which after movements is going to be probably just the Chaos Warriors.
You guys are cool with your command abilities. We're running out of command points.
Is it up there? Charge, so I made them automatically go 6 for their run because I'm going to charge everything and kill all that. Moved up the Keeper of Secrets. Move these guys over. Move them up. Cordell's up. He's still alive, so I'm happy. I ran up my Slaughter Priest. He's banners down, so I can't do. Brought these guys closer. Move them over. They're going to shoot here. Brought them up. They ran. They got within 3. Glockkin came close to these guys. Brought in Core, his trusty sidekick. And all these guys moved up, and now we're going to go to shooting.
Zoinks! It's a Glockkin, Scoob!
So these guys hit on 5s, right? Now? Or 4s?
Just 4s.
Okay. 4s, there's 5 of them left. We're on 3s. Minus 2.
We need to film this.
I'm filming it.
Oh, you are filming it?
Yes.
Dylan, saves for Celestin Prime.
His name is Jack, and he rips heads off.
And so once per turn, you can change. Can you change a save roll for him?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll 3 saves at -2 rend.
So 3 up goes to a 5 up. Let's change that to a 6.
Okay, so he's just gonna take D3 ones.
3 mortal wounds. Oh, 3 wounds? 2 wounds.
more.
2 more. So he's
Got
got
2
2.
left.
He's going to shoot him.
Hits. He wounds.
Runs. Minus what?
Minus 1, I think.
Minus 1?
Minus 1.
Alright.
D3. Oh. Damn.
Okay. Any more shooting?
Recap some charges. Over here, the Blood Warriors made it into the Celestia
Flying
Prime.
V. That's how you do it.
The Flying V, yes, exactly, the migration pattern.
Glockkin and Core came in. That's an Exalted Deathbringer.
And they're gonna into those Revenants.
Charger, these guys want to charge?
Let's see if them. Yeah, let's
Go for it. You roll for it.
6. Okay, maybe not. I don't think it's too much.
No, probably not.
Nope. Alright, so they failed. You want to
Okay.
steal one of the command points?
Sure.
Alright, come
You
on.
got him.
7. 7 does make it.
Hey! There was much rejoicing.
And they joyfully crowded around the nuclear bomb.
That's the power of chaos.
Over here, this Manicore Lord jumped off this tower and landed between these 2 heroes. This guy, who's the awesome wizard, and this warrior priest.
This is the fight you're all waiting
Spoon,
for.
Got Spoon's gonna charge. There we go. 11.
Oh, 11.
You wanna
He can go wherever he wants.
Where are we going?
Yeah,
We're gonna go get that wizard over there.
We should probably measure that.
Well, yeah, we need to. We should measure that with a ruler of some kind. I don't want to pull this out with my teeth. Here, Dylan.
11 inches.
Survey says
He makes it.
in.
Okay, Spoon, grab the wizard. That way he's going after that guy. Alright, now,
Oh.
you want to check over here? We got Demonettes. They just did a whole wall charge.
Yeah, the Demonettes.
They can pile in and attack twice. And since everybody can attack, this is going to be a lot of death.
Yeah, it doesn't look that impressive right now because Jack rolled a 4, but then he command point re-rolled it and got a 4.
They can pile into it. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
it's fine.
Let's get the piling.
Let's do this.
Devastation again in the combat phase. These Demonettes were piling in and attacking twice, but there is still a Retributor left standing. This Lord Ordinator also survived, and each of these heroes is hanging on with just 1 wound left, denying them valuable victory points. These Liberators did absolutely nothing and just got smoked by a Keeper of Secrets, which was pretty funny. Finally, the Blight Kings were able to take down the Lord Ordinator and the Hellstorm, and the crew weren't able to do any damage back. These Auric Hearthguard were promptly run over by Chaos Knights, which is super funny. The Celestin Prime was brought down by Blood Warriors, but he did do 18 damage back before he died, so truly he is a hero who definitely should be reforged one more time to, maybe do that again. Gutrock Spume hacked this wizard apart, but this warrior priest is still alive and kicking. Over here, some Flagellants died. They're fighting Nightmaw. There's a Chaos Lord over here fighting these protectors. And the Doomseeker is still alive despite fighting all of these Chaos Warriors. The Kurnoth Hunters, however, were finally brought down, and we killed this hero. He charged in, thought he was cool. He would rather die than get blown up by this impending doom over here. And a couple Bloodletters have fallen as well. I do want to point out that the Tree Revenants, they unfortunately also died, but they did 6 wounds to the Glotkin before they perished. So he's down to 2 wounds?
Yep, 2 wounds.
Ooh. Let's go ahead and see what happens in the Battle Shock phase. Okay, now we're doing the Battle Shock phase, starting with the Bloodletters who lost 4. Yeah! Ooh, they're getting D6 back.
Oh.
Getting ready
Exactly
for
where we lost.
the impending explosion. How about the Flagellants, Dylan? They, how many did they lose? 5?
Yeah, they lose 5. They normally have bravery 8. So 5 plus 3.
They are okay. I already rolled for the Retributors over here. That one guy ran away like a coward. And all these demonettes. Yeah, that's nice. They took they took quite a few casualties. So now at the end of the turn, we have something. The Malevolent Maelstrom is about to explode on anything but a 1. Jack, you want to go ahead and roll this?
Oh!
It is definitely going to explode. So, Dylan, you originally cast this. Why don't you roll 3d6 and let's check the range of all the units that will take D3 mortal wounds.
Oh, that's it.
Alright, 3d6. 9.
9 inches. Let's go ahead and measure that. The Malevolent Maelstrom has detonated. It killed a Chaos Warrior. It killed 2 Bloodletters. It put 3 wounds onto Sail, 3 wounds onto this Sorceress, 2 wounds onto Nightmaw, 3 wounds onto this Dark Oath. War Queen killed 3 Flagellants, wounded a Protector, and blasted this Chaos Lord, and killed a Warrior over here. That was pretty awesome. This game is bonkers. Are you guys ready for another robot dice roll-off with Dylan and I? And Shoe breaking ties?
I'm Jack.
You're right. Hey, Jack.
5. I rolled a 5 last time. Don't roll a 5.
Yes! Oh! Chaos. And the Chaos is going first. Then we're going to have to move these Geminids. This one is going to strike Gutrot Spume, and this one is going to strike the Chaos Sorcerer. Ooh. Move those up and do D3 mortal wounds to each of them. To Gutrot Spume, he's going to take 2, and the Sorcerer is going to take 3. Here comes the Burning Head. Oh, they both die, and that's 4 points for Chaos. Quicksilver Swords. Coming after that guy, rolling 12 dice, and on 5s doing mortal wounds because he's a mean Chaos dude.
Alright, on 5s. Ooh.
He's cut to pieces for 2 more points. Jaws can fly around and do stuff. So it's going to do D3 mortal wounds to each of these units.
Do it to mine. I'll use this D8.
I'll go with that.
Here.
My guys. Oh, that was supposed to be on him.
But do you kill the Lord Ordinator?
I'm going to lose my champ.
Ooh. That's okay, maybe she'll come back with a battle shock test.
Yes. 5, he's gone.
Oh no, he's only taking 2
Oh,
wounds. That's the Steam Tank. He's alive with 1 wound.
Good,
And we're going to move this and... No, yeah, okay, there it goes. Glotkin just healed 2 wounds in the hero phase. He's back up to 4. 4.
I'm going to boil the blood of the steam tank.
What blood?
Boil the steam of the steam tank. Nope, don't get it. No. Oops. I'm going to boil... How many wounds does he have? 5?
He's got 5.
What about the mage?
He also has 5.
I'm going to boil the blood of...
Camouflages.
This guy.
Oh.
4. Got it. D6. No, just 1. Okay, you need a 10. He's going to cast Oblivion.
That is the legendary
That's
spell.
not 1. That's not
Oh,
good.
that is legendary failure.
Cast Trader's Mist, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
On
Trader Joe's?
Trader Joe's on himself. Get away from the points. You're not going to get points from me. Got it. Then try to dispel that.
Oh yeah, we definitely should because we want him to die. As long as the
How many
Doomseeker.
spells are there?
Oh, we have. Oh, that's true. We are missing. Well, we got 2 unbinds. Go for it. Go for it. Nope. See ya. I can cast Mystic Shield on himself.
Gonna cast.
You got wizards all over the place. What's going on?
Gonna cast demonic power on him. Nope. No wood.
I don't think that.
No one to Arcane Bolt?
No spells either.
What a sad sorcerer.
Paladin attack twice on himself.
Very cool.
Okay.
Does that look like the hero phase?
That's my hero phase. Banner's planted. And I plant the banner at the end of my hero phase so I don't mess up my own casting.
Smart.
Okay, shooting phase, because it's so sparse now, this unit here of the Council of Cowards, the Scryer Acolytes, are shooting into the unit, this unit here. They're going to double their range as an effect of the battlefield, but they're -1 to hit. So they're hitting on 5s, I believe?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be 3 hits. Oh, actually, it's hitting on 4s, because are you more than 10? I think you are.
Yeah, so it is hitting force.
Right. So, and wounding on 3s. So that's 2, -2.
It's going to go through their saves.
So 2d3.
That's 6 of them.
How many models in it? Is it 20?
Hmm?
Is it? It's
Yeah.
D6 damage on it.
Not for those guys. No, it's just D3.
Okay, 2d3.
So, 4
one,
guys die.
Yeah. I rolled some dice.
There we go. Warrior Terror charge. Ooh, they got 10 inches. Boom. Into the Chronops.
Boom.
Look at that. Charging these guys here. 6.
Cool. I think they have +1 to charge, too.
Sons of dogs! Look at this guy. You know, all the other Blood Warriors are gone, so he, stands alone! Alright, these guys are charging. +1.
Is this Free Guild Guard versus Blood Reavers?
Uh-oh.
It is.
This is going to be the most boring fight ever.
Keeper of Secrets. He's in there. He's up here. Touch both of these.
Hey!
Hey! He's just gonna be poking. He's gonna get replaced in like 8 months, 4 months.
Throw that in the trash.
These guys are charging now.
You trying to take vengeance on the Cellstar Ballista?
You gotta be able to finish that guy off. Come on.
These loser Blight Kings. It's
Neat.
taking them all game. Yeah, take on the Steam Tank.
Steam tank. No.
Forgot to mention that. We forgot to mention that Soul Snare Shackles killed the Lord Ordinator.
Thank you.
He's gone. Combat phase. Just a couple casualties over here. Nothing really major. Pretty mediocre. Over here, though, some Judicators were killed by Gutrot Spume and these Knights. And over here, of course, the pillow fight. That's amazing. Keeper Secrets climbed up here and cleaved both of these heroes in half for quite a few more points. And finally, these loser Blight Kings have destroyed the Cellstar Ballista. The Steam Tank ran over 8 Demonettes. Yeah. They just kind of showed up in this line, and it just kind of, kept going. It's pretty great. Let's do a Battle Shock. Jack just tested the Battle Shock for the Demonettes.
That's going to be 3 points.
Out of here. Yeah, 3 points for us.
Beginning of the round, right? Or combat?
No, in Battle Shock phase. Yeah, so how many guys died?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 1. So that's a 9. 9 their bravery, 5 I believe.
Yeah.
So 4 guys.
Choose special ability to roll 1.
My superpower to roll 1s here. Let's see if I can bring these guys back by the D6. No, of course not.
But no run away. You're still okay.
War Pressure was successful. He rolled a 9 and needed less than a 4 to take a D3 mortal wounds himself.
Go for it, Dylan. With the Hurricaneum.
Purple Sun.
No!
Oh!
Come on. Alright. On a 3 up, I can do D3 mortal wounds with the War Priest.
Light of Sigmar.
Yep. And D3.
Oh, yeah.
For 3
Ooh.
wounds.
Gonna kill these guys.
Ow, ow.
Movement phase.
Botkin went down to these Volkite something or others. Fire
They threw
flares.
axes
burgers.
and took his last wound off. The Judicators actually they peeled a number of wounds off of him originally, but then the axes did the rest.
I got 1 damage over here from those Judicators. The Steam Tank over here killed 2 Black Kings, and then that guy, hopefully you missed, I can't recall. It's late.
He did a little bit.
Okay, I didn't get to save. Who's rolling for the save? They destroyed these units of Chaos Warriors here.
The Hunters did. And
yes.
the Storm of Shemtek.
And those guys, all 3 units killed those Chaos Warriors. 4 units, actually. So I think they were due.
Yeah, they were.
And I think that's it for the shooting phase. We're going to go into charge phases, which will come back after Brent and Dylan. Doug went home because it's way late. But yeah, charges. The Kurnoth Hunters with bows charged in. Outriders? Pistoliers charged in. Everybody else stayed back there. We had a Warrior Priest roll a 12 for a charge.
Warrior Priest.
The Steam Tanks charged in, did D3 mortal wounds, and killed off another Black King. Those guys have not had they killed some artillery and tied them up, so they can't say they hadn't did anything. And these guys piled in.
Oh, that's it? Yeah, we should do piling.
Okay, yeah, piling.
End of the turn here after going through this combat phase. Steam Tank ran over the rest of these Blight Kings. The Steam Tank is still upset that they destroyed the rest of those war machines. What's going on,
I
Jack?
was guessing Dylan trying to like.
I will turn on this light.
Judicators were killed. The Free Guild Guard were killed. And over here, not a whole lot happening. Just a couple of wounds taken off. If we're looking at points right now, Order has 46 points. Chaos has 44 points. We've done 3 battle rounds of this. It's taken a while. It's been interesting. It's been fun. But I think we've just decided to call it and pretty much consider it a draw since you have to win by more than 10 points in Gathering of Might. So I think this was a really fun experiment that we will talk about more in Realm Talk.
What's the name of this game again?
Gathering of Might.
Gathering of Might.
How many hours have you been awake?
Me?
Too many.
No, Brent.
Almost 24.
Well, it's a fun game. It was enjoyable. I think our eyes overrode our appetite, or however that saying goes.
Yeah, our eyes are bigger than their appetite. Our eyes are bigger than the mouth, right?
Yeah, because we're like, oh,
Eyes are bigger
we
than
can
your
do
stomach.
6,000.
Eyes
Oh,
bigger than the stomach.
let's do 7,000. It was like, it's still, even though it's streamlined, it's still a very, very long game. When you play with this many points. It's fun though, and it's like, it makes me want to play this game more. Like knowing I can attack with all my models in the unit. If just one is touching, that is so much fun.
I'm thinking maybe like a 4,000 point game would be.
I think that's probably better.
Yeah, something that actually go on a 6x6 would be good, or a 6x4.
Yeah, this definitely is an improvement though on the mega battle type of or apocalypse type of scenario. I mean, these
Very
types
well
of
designed.
games have been around, floating in people's gaming groups for a long time, and I think adding a rule set like this that improves a little bit. I don't think maybe it completely makes 7,000 points playable, but we tried to get through it best we could.
It was really fun using the endless spells.
Oh yeah,
that was a lot of fun. I got to, because I never used this many before, and actually seeing what they do, I'm like, oh, I like this one, because I'm just like a cogs guy, and I'm like, there's other spells besides cogs I can take. Oh,
yeah, they do other things.
Yeah, we got that one. What was the one that exploded?
The Maleficent Maelstrom.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Got to see the Celestin Prime, a Super Celestin Prime in action. Let's go down the line. Dylan, who was your MVP?
I liked how many wounds the Celestin Prime did, but I think my MVP is the Witch Hunter because he was able to break up a unit of Blight Kings and cut off 3 heads.
Awesome.
Yeah, because he split the unit down the middle so that there is a model gone from the center, so the rest of them lost coherency.
That was my smart idea. I'm like, I'll take stuff off the champion because it has a lot of wounds. And
Just
champion
thinking
happened to be in the
pile
building, middle, thinking I'd be able to pile in later. And I love Blight Kings, just not when I control them because they're just awful apparently.
Hey, they made a good charge though. That was cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it took them 3 turns to finally kill everything. All of the War Machine crew they were fighting.
That was cool. Okay, MVP for Mark. Shoot.
Oh, I think that by and large, the model that had the most impact has got to be the Hurricanum, just because it gave everybody and their sister +1 hit. But I gotta give the Council of Cowards some props. The Scryer Acolytes, I didn't really play them that much. I rolled the dice for them a couple of times this game, and they really kind of were. Their little hand grenades were so much better than they normally perform.
Yeah,
it was pretty fun.
In true Skaven fashion, Shu got to play both sides of the field.
It's true. I rolled dice for Doug when he bailed.
Doug had to go home.
It's a billion hours long.
He was 2+ tired. All right, Brent. Who's your MVP?
Did I have an MVP? Hearthguard Berserkers. They showed up and they threw axes at the Glotkin.
I totally forgot they were there.
Yeah, and showing up turn 3, I mean, that was the last turn that we did, so it's like, if we would have kept playing, which, no, we were not going to keep doing, maybe they could have done more, but seeing as how they showed up and they just, like, all of this carnage has been going on, and they show up, and they're just like, oh, look, it's the enemy general of this vast legion of chaos. Let's throw axes at him, and when he's dead, wow, great.
There we go.
That's pretty funny to me.
They felled the giant.
What was
Jack.
your...
Oh, mine.
Yeah.
There were cool moments. Like, I thought that the Blood Warriors put in work.
Yeah.
They were able to kill the Celestial Prime, but the Demonettes also did a really good job. They killed a lot.
That Keeper of Secrets did pretty well too.
Yeah, and plus the Dark Temptation being able to get rid of the Night Quester.
I had to do it.
That's great.
It's 7,000 points. It didn't matter.
Yeah,
Nothing matters.
I thought the Demonettes did pretty well. They were able to tie up a lot and do a lot of damage. But there was a lot of cool moments. Like, I liked getting off that Chaos spell Doug did, and then doing it again and killing off the War Shrine. That was a big
awesome.
key moment. That was cool.
Yeah, the Sorcerer Lord of Manacor charging into the Wizard and the Priest was awesome. Like, descending from the tower.
Oh yeah, that was dope. Steam Tank is very powerful. That's a maybe not MVP, but he's in the running.
It's a good model.
For sure.
He was able to put in the work.
So shameful moment.
Yeah.
Shameful.
Dylan, what was your most shameful moment?
Probably the Celestial Prime getting destroyed by, was it Blood Reavers?
Blood Warriors.
Blood Warriors.
I mean, kind of everything. What, acolytes were throwing stuff at him?
Yeah.
I was hoping he'd stick around a little bit more, show off his Galmaraz.
He got blood boiled too, I thought.
Yes.
Yeah.
We both went after each other's artillery in a sneaky way. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Mark, what was your most shameful moment?
It would have to be. I didn't roll on camera, but there's no surprise I rolled really badly. It would have to be the 11+ Chaos Warriors that either failed to hit or completely failed to win. There was 0 damage output from 11 dudes. That's bad. I mean, shooting with 6 Kurnoth Hunters were all buffed with +1 to hit, and only wounding with 3 of them. That's pretty bad also, but no. I mean, that wasn't just 3 Hunters that wounded. That was 3 wounds total.
Oh, wow.
And I think one of them was saved. Yeah,
Alright,
it's a shame.
What was your most shameful moment?
When that one Retributor had to attack his own unit because a Wrathmonger died, and then he got 3 blasts to ashes. So he's just like smashing his whole unit to pieces. I took 6 mortal wounds.
Hot garbage.
That was super funny. There's like a history too of me like trying Stormcast a couple years ago. This is like early Age of Sigmar. Mark's like, oh, try my Stormcast, man. Retributors are the best. You're gonna get blast ashes. You're gonna do a bunch of mortal wounds, and I didn't do that. I kind of just coined this like I miss blast ashes. Like I got it like once, and then in every other combat phase for 2 units of Retributors. Never again. This was just like,
it's got a double meaning there.
I miss it. Yeah, now that it comes back, it's just like, oh, you miss me? You're all dead.
You're all dead.
What about you, Jack? What was your moment of
it
shame?
has to be my, several moments of my controlling of the Black Kings.
That's why
The
I
only
call
thing
them
that
Wizard Black
happened
Kings.
was Doug made a nice charge with them, and then I controlled them from there on.
Yeah.
And it was just poor choice after poor choice,
They
losing
made the
half
charge
of them.
though,
Losing half of them because I'm
That was
like,
good.
well, well, I need this guy has the most wounds, and might as well pick here, and not knowing or not paying attention that
one 40-point guy was going to come out of
he's gonna come
nowhere.
and screw me over. And then I just
50.
rolled so poorly. And then they were -1 to hit, so I couldn't trigger their bonuses. But it's not like I hit anyway.
Yeah.
I rolled a bunch of 3s.
Blight Kings would, it goes kind of both ways where they're taking a lot of War Scrolls and they're changing abilities like that to hit on unmodified 6s. So it's like you can't give them a +1, which I think in most cases I don't really know if Blight Kings can get +1 to hit. I don't know. I don't think so, really. So then when they're hit by, they took D3 mortal wounds from a Lord Relictor, that -1 to hit on a unit of 10 Blight Kings was really sad for them because then they can't roll a 6 to hit and explode with damage.
They can get a bonus to hit when certain endless spells are nearby.
I suppose so.
Which is the Burning Head gives you +1 to hit?
Yeah, right.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I actually did damage.
It is. What is, what's the next question?
Inspiring moments.
Inspiring moment, yeah.
Who wants to start?
I'll go first. No, I don't want to go first. Go first, Brett.
Where, Dylan, you want to be inspired?
I was flatly inspired by the boxcar charge from the Blight Kings.
Yeah,
It was good. It was very solid.
Even though I was on the other end, I was still inspired by that charge.
Okay.
You wanted to make your own, yeah.
Cordell lives.
Cordell survived.
In a game this big.
Well, a lot of times we had a prayer range. It was just like, I don't want to. I was keeping them away from points.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times I was like, towards the end, I was just running guys away. That's not an inspiring moment. That's a retreating moment. A tactical moment. I was like, let me get these guys away because I can then just shoot them off and get points. So.
The most inspiring moment was the Malevolent Maelstrom exploding and killing that guy, just doing a lot of mortal wounds. I just wanted to, a game like this, I'm glad an endless spell like that doesn't really have as much potential in a smaller game. At least personally, I don't think so. In a larger game, that was bound to be a lot more entertaining, which is also what I was hoping for Purple Sun. It's like, okay, Purple Sun hasn't got to shine yet in in a bigger game like this.
I don't know why I painted it.
Yeah, it just didn't show up, and this would have been the one game, where it probably could have passed by multiple units, and
wreck shop.
But I was very inspired by the Maelstrom exploding.
That was great.
On this channel, I think we tried to summon the Maelstrom 4 times, 5 times, or the Purple Sun 5 times, and we failed the roll every time.
Yeah. We'll get there one time.
Yeah.
Dylan, what were you inspired by?
Pretty much all the handgunner volleys getting +3 total, and
standing next to a Huracanum.
That was just really cool.
It was not even tactical either. It's just he kind of stuck him down because there was room there, and he goes, "Oh, that's a Huracanum? Cool, man."
Pretty much.
I'm glad I didn't get to see that. I was on the other side of the table immediately down.
And
these guys just.
Then also the War Altar doing the crazy 6 damage to Chaos. That's always ridiculous.
Yeah, fun game. I like the game type. 7,000 is pretty ambitious, especially when you start at like 7:30 at night.
After doing manual labor all day.
After building jungle gym for kids.
I'm sunburned and we made a mistake trying to do this today, but it was worth it, right?
It was fun. We had fun. Glad you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoy the channel. And if you have any ideas for the channel, leave comments. And I hope you enjoy what we do. We're going to keep putting out content. And
There's no brakes on the train. Good night.
Good night.